Okay, everybody, I've tried to do this video about 8 times today. I tried it on my laptop, I've tried it on everything, and I didn't have no volume, so now I'm back on doing it on my phone. So today, I'm just gonna take this last shot at it. If it don't work now, then I'm just gonna do it another day. But I wanted to jump on here and show you guys things that I finished up and show you what I've been making and working on. And I've got a surprise at the end of this video that's been a long time coming, and just thing that you might want to jump on and do if you want to be in the giveaway that I'm going to do. Yeah, so I'll get on with the video, I guess. So first thing, I showed you guys a while back, I made those dresses for my granddaughter. Well, I got two granddaughters, and this one I just finished the buttons on it, and it's for I have two granddaughters that live in South Dakota, and I found me some buttons and I put the buttons on it. I was a little worried about putting buttons on little kids' clothes, but I sewed them on really thick, so, and her mom watches her pretty good, so hopefully that's not going to be a bad decision on my part, but I'm hoping that it's not. I did get that done. I told you guys I was making a sweater. It's more like a jacket coat sweater, and I found the pattern, the tutorial, online, and I think it was AC Crochets, and she did a red jacket sweater. Now this is my sweater. The only difference is I used a black trim on it, and I made my sleeves to roll up a little further, which actually that's going to go up a little further. And I thought for the sleeves to give it some, I got to put some pizzazz on them sleeves. I thought about maybe some little gold buttons or some red velvet ribbon for like the holidays, or a gold brooch or something. But it's a long jacket, and there's a sleeve. It looks really long on camera, believe me, the sleeves aren't really all that long, but they look it on the camera. Same as the dress looks really wide. But that's the jacket I made. Sweater jacket. It's pretty heavy, so it's made with the granny square, but I did that. And I finished up this that I showed you guys a while back. I was making the squares. I got the idea from Creative Grandma. I just fell in love with this blanket and her colors, because if you all know me, you know I love pastels. So I finished this blanket, and I put a border on it. I did a quick size border, but it's fairly large. But I feel that compared to where I was a while back, like, I don't know, 8 months to a year ago, just knowing a single crochet and a double crochet, and learning what I did to make dishcloths from Doris from Rose Cottage Studio, and from Michelle Crochets in Kansas. Just learning what I learned from them has taken me on a journey that I didn't think was possible. And now I'm watching Crystal at Bagel Day Crochet. I've been watching her forever. And all the other channels like AC Crochets and different ones, and I'm learning your guys' tutorials. Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches, I watch her videos. Llama Mama Kayla, I watch them all, and there's plenty more out there. Tank and Yarn Bar, all of them, Dee's Creative Hands. I just watch you guys, and I have learned so much, and it's opened up like a totally different world for relaxation. And if you suffer from anxiety or depression or anything like that, it just opens up a new world. And I don't mean that literally. Don't mean it little. I mean it a lot, because it really does. It really opens up a new world, opens up a new array of friends that you've never met, but yet they're like family, extended family. And for those of you who don't even have family, you have family when you have YouTube streets. So especially in the yarn community. So just to shout that out there. I just want to say thanks, and I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. So just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so that's on with the blanket. Oh, my rabbit just fell. She took a nosedive. Yeah, you sit up there. You had to steal the show, didn't you? Yeah. Here, we'll get your babies there. All right, you fall again, you fall again. All right, now I want to get on to this little surprise. I told you guys a while back that I had a goal, and it was to reach 250, the milestone subscriber, whatever. And I've reached that, and it was up, and then it fell back down, then it was up, fell back down, and I'm thinking, why are you waiting? You don't care. You just want to get on there. You want to do a giveaway. You want to show your appreciation. Why are you waiting? So I'm just gonna get on here, and I'm gonna give this giveaway because I just want to give back, because I love you guys, and you guys are a release, and you're just there when times are hard, when they're not hard, when you just want to get on there and have fun and brighten up a day. You get into lives, and it's a totally different place to be, and it calms you down. It's relaxing, it's fun, and so much kindness. So, all right, this is my giveaway for just you guys being you. All right, as you guys knew a while back, I told you I was knitting. Here we go with the knit word again. I'd love to learn how to knit, but I just don't know how. I crocheted some bags. It was one of the first top 10 things I think I made, and this is one of them. Okay, it has a handle. I showed it before. It has some little wooden buttons. Now these handles are kind of, long and flimsy, but if you want to shorten them up, I imagine you could just take it and fold it down and just stitch them in there and make them shorter. But it's a crochet granny square bag. Okay, on the inside, I did, me and my granddaughter, I was trying to teach her how to sew, so some of these seams are going to be all wonky, but it works. I made a liner, and you have a clasp here with a button, a stitch for the button to close it. This yellow part here is the top of your pocket. You have a pocket that goes down in there fairly deep, and you can take this out and use the bag without it, or you can leave it in there so that stuff don't fall through the granny squares. I didn't stitch it to the granny squares because if you wanted to use the bag without the liner, you could, or if you wanted to take apart and wash it, you could. But that's one of the things that is in the giveaway. Okay, now in saying that, I told you guys this is homemade. It's not perfect. And I want to mention I have 2 dogs in my house. However, they hardly ever come up into this room. I don't like them up in here because I have fabric and yarn, a little bit of yarn and stuff, and I just don't want them in my craft room. But they have on occasion come up to let me know somebody's at the door or just running up. And so I just want to let you know I do have pets in the house, and sometimes I did crochet downstairs. So if you're allergic to dogs or anything and you need me to wash this, I'll probably wash it anyways before I send it, but I will wash it, or you can wash it when you get it, or if you want to pass it on to somebody, because like I said, I do have pets, 2 dogs. One's a Shih Tzu, one's a Boxer Mastiff mix. The Shih Tzu doesn't shed, and so it's, I don't have tons of dog hair, but just in case you're allergic to animals. All right, there's that. Okay, the second thing on there is I made I'm going to show you what's in this first. Next is I have this, it's a promise from God. It's a Rolodex, and on this Rolodex it can open up, it can sit on your desk, and it flips, and it has the day, the month, and the day. Don't have the year, so you can constantly reuse it, and every one has a different saying. Like January 19th, it says, when we're anxious, Jesus brings peace. When we're afraid, Jesus gives courage. When we're unsure, Jesus provides confidence. Now, it's got different sayings in it, and it says, we all face moments of stress, discouragement, and uncertainty in life. In those times, we need reassurance, and there is hope. We are loved, and we will make it through whatever comes our way. And I'm a firm believer in that, guys. So this is also in the giveaway. Like I said, it's like a Rolodex. It's pretty sturdy. So that's in there. And I found this little thing that It's a little notebook. It has a pen with it. I think I picked it up at the dollar store, but I thought it was kind of neat. I like the color because it's pink. And I like the pinks and pastels. Next, I bought some yarn a while back thinking my granddaughter would want to practice crocheting or learn like I did, and she's just not interested in it. And this has been sitting around, and I'm not going to use it. It's from Crafter's Square, and it's like a lavender purple type color, and it's acrylic, and there's 4 of them in here. So I have 4 of these that are going in there. Okay, and let's get the rest of the stuff here. Alright, next, I also found a bag that I picked it up at one of the dollar stores. I don't know, somewhere I picked these up. I picked a few of them, different ones up. And it was just this linen bag. Well, it was kind of like these. And I know I got these at the dollar store. They're just linen bags. It's Be Kindness. But I'll show you what I do. On this one, it says Busy Bee. Now, when I got it, it was just the black and onto the linen. And me, I got to pizzazz it up there a little bit. So I embroidered on it, put some color to it, and I made a liner inside it. A blue liner. So it's just a project bag. So that's also going in to the giveaway. So we have that. We have this. We have the yarns. We have this little booklet thing. We have the bigger bag, and also I have this here. I'm going to throw in there too. And it is a coloring book. It's called Be Still. And it's like an adult coloring book. And it has, some of them has little phrases on the pages. And, you know, but I've seen people actually put some of the designs on tracing paper, and then they trace it on the like t-shirts, and they paint them, you know, do the painted t-shirts, or they embroider, and you know, they do different things with it. But I thought if you just want to sit and color, that's good, you know, and that's also going in there. And I have a few other little doodads I'll probably stick in that giveaway too. Another thing I made, but this isn't in the giveaway. This is not going in the giveaway. I've actually made this for somebody special. I embroidered this. This is a polyester bag that I got at Michael's. And I'm going to put a liner in it. But like I said, I embroidered on the front of that. I have to do yarn shopping, so I had to put the crocheting down for a bit. And I started back up on some of this embroidery. I did this. And I'm also working on doing some pillowcases, which I've done these. Embroidered on them. I'm going to sew some lace on the edges and get them done. I've been working on that as well to get that done. And I drew some things on some more bags, and I have more bags that I'm gonna put stencils and then just embroider them up on there. Like this one here I'm working on now. It says Stop and Smell the Roses. I'm gonna finish that one. And yeah, it's just stuff that I've been making, and I want to get some yarn shopping done, because I actually want to make a Victorian Afghan for the back of my couch. I love the Victorian era. I love the pinks and the roses and the dark roses and the mauves and that kind of, and that's the colors I want to make a Victorian Afghan for the back of my couch. Actually, Camper 14 sent me a tutorial on a Victorian Afghan that I'm going to attempt to make. I'm going to try my hardest to make it. And also, we are on some of the channels, we're having a Christmas ornament exchange. If you want to get in it, you need to email Ellie LaVale. I can't never pronounce her last name right. And you can let her know that you want to get in it. And the ornament it can be any kind of ornament. It doesn't have to be crocheted, as long as you make it yourself. And you're gonna tell her you want to get in it. You'll get a name of who you send it to, and they'll get a name, send it to you. So it'll be an ornament exchange. And I think that's great. So this year my theme is going to be Victorian. Last year I made a bunch of old-timey Victorian lace ornaments for my tree, and I did it in the mauves and the pinks and stuff, and I have a lot of Victorian Santas, you know, the old Santas that's got the fancy clothes on and stuff. I love those. I have about 4 or 5 of them. I just love those Santas. So if I see one in you know, it's at a thrift store or wherever, I'll grab it because I love that. That's one of my pet peeves. I love the Santas. I love teacups, and I love fairies. I collect fairies. So that's my Victorian Christmas this year is going to be with those Santas and the Afghan and making ornaments. So more ornaments. So I figured I'd decorate my house Victorian this year. And I'll probably do a video of a tour when I get it done of everything on there. I have my mother's old rose china. I'm going to, you know, use that as my tablescape and just do the house in old Victorian for the holidays. And some of it I'll just leave up because it's not just Christmas, it's Victorian. But yeah, that's my plans. And you guys can share with me what your plans are. And what I need you to do for the giveaway is, in your comments, I would like for you to write something using the word kindness, like what the world, you could do in the world to show more kindness. And just use the word, you know, in a sentence, kindness. Just don't write the word kindness. I read your comments. Just somehow put the word kindness in something that you would say. If you want to say, you know, somebody showed me some kindness today, you can tell what they did. Just use the word kindness in your comment. Just to let you know, YouTube is not affiliated with this giveaway. Everything I've either made or purchased myself. You've got to be 18 or older to, you know, get in on the giveaway. The bad thing of it is, I have friends that live in Canada and other countries. I cannot ship this to you, but I will send you a gift card. You are included in this. It's just that you will get a gift card because postage is crazy, crazy, crazy. And that way we can, you know, I want you guys in there. I love you guys too, you know, and I want to show that you're in this giveaway. So just so you know, you will get a gift card if you're choosing. And what will happen is, my granddaughter is going to show me how to use the random comment picker. I'm computer stupid, y'all. So once she shows me that, if that works, we'll use that. If not, I'm going to go through and I'll show you guys on a video. If you commented, I'll write your name down. I'll put it in a hat, and then, or a box or something, and somebody else in the family here will pull out a name, and you'll be the winner of this giveaway. Yeah, so I just wanted to say I love you all. Thank you all for being there and listening to me and listening to my crazy old stories and watching my videos and letting me be in your lives. And I hope this time next year that, you know, there's even more people in my channel. At times I feel like, I'm just going to give it up. I'm not really in it for anything. I just like to get on here. But if, I make it and I get monetized, that's good too. But if I don't, that's fine too. I just like, showing everything and showing the makes and seeing all your guys' makes. So keep everybody in your prayers. It's going through some rough times. It's been, a lot of people have been sick, and a lot of people have passed on, and a lot of people have had issues to where they've dropped their YouTube channels. And you are missed. Please consider, someday maybe when you get straightened out, coming back, because we do miss you, and you know who you are. And a few of them we've lost, and one was very dear to us all, and she will be missed. Peppermint, fly with the angels. So, and saying that, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.